News Update.
Good afternoon. Thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Mackenzie Junnigan with your Midday Ark-La-Miss update. Over to the state capitol, a bill that looked to add protections in the workplace for LGBTQ people failed in the House committee on Wednesday. Capitol reporter Shannon Heck brings us more details.
The state legislature has seen a number of bills this session that takes aim at the LGBTQ community. Today, HB 40 was brought by Representative Boyd to add protections for that community in the workplace. The legislature has advanced bills that would limit discussion around gender identity and sexual orientation in schools, and also prevent some kids from getting books about the LGBTQ community. On the other side of things, HB 40 would protect the community from discrimination in the workplace and in hiring practices. The bill met opposition from people concerned it would force companies to hire gay or transgender people.
What happens if this bill passes? Who will be teaching? What role models they will provide?
The bill language does not require someone to be hired. It would ban not hiring, firing, or discriminating against someone solely based on their gender identity and sexual orientation. It's similar to the protections in place for race, sex, and religious affiliation.
We need to see people, respect people. We need to value people based on their education and experience in the workforce and their ability to do their jobs.
People against the bill said hiring LGBTQ people could hurt their business model and drive customers away. There's already legal precedents protecting these groups under the Civil Rights Act, but it does not explicitly lay out the protections for gender identity and sexual orientation like the bill does. The bill failed with a vote of 7-5 and is finished for the rest of this session. At the Capitol for your local election headquarters, I'm Shannon Hecht.
Another bill aimed at raising the state minimum wage that was pushed by the governor fails in a committee on Wednesday. The proposed legislation would have raised the state minimum wage up to $14 an hour over the course of the next few years. Members of the House Labor Committee questioned how many businesses are paying the $7.25 wage now. They also picked apart arguments that people are leaving the state because of the minimum wage.
When you try to equate people leaving because of the minimum wage, that's not jiving. People are going to Texas and the minimum wage is $7.25. My daughter's working in Mississippi and it's $7.25. So $7.25 is not running people out of the state.
Those for the bill argued that keeping the wage lower keeps family in poverty. The bill failed with a 9-5 vote. Here at NBC 10, we have officially kicked off our 5th annual Homeless Veterans Food Drive. This is where we encourage our viewers to donate non-perishable food items to one of the Max Fresh Market's location in Ouachita Parish, or you can buy an $8 prepackaged bag at the stores. All the items donated will help homeless veterans in our area. This is a partnership between KTVE, Max Fresh Market, the Wellsprings, and the United Way of Northeast Louisiana. Earlier this week, NBC 10 began picking up some bags that have already been donated.
And now, Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Trey Tonneson.
Still well above average for rainfall totals across the area. We've seen a string of dry, warm, and sunny days over the past few. However, the trend is changing in the more wet direction as we move later in the week and also later in your day today. Firstly, we'll see a mostly dry day to start the day, as well as some sunshine before those clouds really build up into the evening hours. Rainfall and storm chances increase as the day progresses. Temperature highs will be into the mid-80s across the board, and make our way into the evening. We'll notice decently warm temperatures also sticking around into the mid-60s. Now, the general trend shifting from mostly dry, sunny, and also mostly clear in the sky to rainy and rainfall potentials over the next couple of days and into next week as well. And with that, let's take a look at the 7-day forecast, and we'll notice rainfall chances do stick around not only for this week but also into next week as well. A long string of days with rainfall and storm chances, but another temperature trend to note. This time we're moving in the upward direction and we'll hang around the upper 80s and possibly into the lower 90s for a string of days with those rainfall and storm chances lingering as well. So if you like cold temperatures but you also like sunshine, you'll be out of luck for next week.